and we're certainly grateful to expand the conversation here. From AARP, Noelle Bonham is joining us in studio. Your organization reached out, and I'm so grateful that they did. This is a major issue, and Carla's experience from what you and I were just chatting about, this is really not unique to her. A working person who has had housing for a long time and all of a sudden is experiencing homelessness.
Correct, and and there are many older adults out there in the state who are in a similar situation, and and this notion that people are not doing enough or haven't worked hard enough is not true. People have worked really hard all their lives, and they come to a stage where they're being priced out of the rental market, out of the home ownership market, and so it's becoming really hard. I've spoken to folks directly who said, my husband worked for the state of Maine. I've been an educator all of my life, but very soon I don't think we can keep up with the condo fees and with the mortgage, the rate at which we're having to pay, and we might lose our home.
Right.
And respected members of the community, people who work really hard. So it's a common occurrence, and we're seeing it more and more.
We had requested some data from Maine Housing, and they compiled year over year going back more than a decade, and it was really stark to see that trend line of Mainers 55 plus experiencing homelessness. During the pandemic 2021, we saw a jump in that, and your organization, AARP, shared some data which was really quite shocking, and we're going to show it for our viewers here, but 970 Mainers over the age of 55, the projection is within 2024 be evicted from their homes, and that's an AARP analysis based on U.S. Census data. Were you shocked to see that as well?
Yes, I knew it was bad, but I didn't realize it was that bad. It really hits you when you see nearly 1,000 people are going to be evicted just this year, people who are 55 and older. And what are they going to do? How are they going to fix this problem? Where are they going to go? And that really, I think, is where we as a community, as a state, have a significant opportunity to rethink how we look at housing, because housing is the crisis is such a multi-layered problem, and we really need to kind of put all of our eggs in the basket, all of our hands on the deck.
I mean, Maine doesn't exist in the way that we know it, love it, enjoy it today without the contributions of some of our older residents. How, as a community, do we step up to help them find housing and stay in the homes that they're in?
I think one way that our policymakers really, and this is, again, housing is an issue that everyone cares about. Doesn't matter which side of the aisle you sit on. Our lawmakers in Maine are really paying attention to the housing crisis, and things that they can do is really look at ways to protect the current stock. We're losing stock because it's old. Like, for example, the story that you ran last week was the housing that the woman had above a garage was condemned. Mm-hmm. She couldn't be there anymore. But if only we had policies that would help protect those, then you could actually keep people where they are.
Right, where the property owner could do those necessary upgrades to keep them where they are.
That's one way of looking at it. And another way is actually increase the stock. And you really need to kind of look at giving incentives for public-private sector partnerships to increase the stock in the state for affordable, accessible housing. And that will go a long way, but that takes time.
Right.
You cannot just build, 1,000 units overnight.
I mean, we've seen how challenging it is due to zoning regulations and a range of contributing factors, but to get projects approved. There is some hope, though, and you pointed this out. I think this is important to talk about a home share program, and this is already in motion here in Maine.
Correct. This legislature last year passed a bill that would allow home sharing in the state. So we know that there are about 350 to 400,000 available bedrooms in the homes of older adults across the state. And most of these older adults would love to have company in their homes, make a little extra income, address isolation, and also help someone who actually needs housing and cannot afford to pay the rent at the market value. So this could be subsidized renting in lieu of an exchange for trash removal, having a meal together, a ride to the pharmacy, and it's called mutually beneficial. That's correct, and it's called the Home Share Program. So the program has been it's a program run by the Maine State Housing, and it's contracted out to Nesterly, and the homeowners have been registering, and just this month, sorry, we're already in August, so July.
Yes.
Home seekers could start registering. So we know that there are already like close to 100 homeowners who've registered an empty bed